Okay. Good morning, everybody. Let's back up just a tad. Uh, Now for something totally different. Usually I interview people about whole food plant based, but today just I'm stuttering. Don't stutter out. Just a while ago, I published that I had just purchased a Tesla. So I'm at one of my whole food plant based meetups, and Rajiv,
Yes,
I
yeah,
said it
yeah,
right,
you did.
came
You did,
in
Al.
and he had a Tesla. And so I said, uh, do you like your Tesla? I love it. And I said, me too. And he said, oh, tell me why. So we spent the whole time talking Teslas. Usually we talk about positive things like diet and food, and it's positive, but this was still positive, but it was about something else. Now, when did you first get your Tesla?
About a month ago, Al. Not that,
Oh,
yeah, pretty
okay.
recently. And I
Yeah.
was amazed, actually. I had no idea that it would be so good.
What, how did you come about getting a Tesla?
I was looking for a car to help me because I had an issue with my hand. And so I needed something as it was recovering.
Okay.
And so I looked at the various cars out there, and a friend of mine actually had the Tesla, and he took me for a trust drive, and I know that happened to you too.
Yeah, isn't
And
that great?
we sat in the car, and he actually said the car drives itself, but I did not believe him because I did not think that was possible yet. And then we were actually in LA,
Oh
and
my.
yeah, exactly. And he took his hands off the wheel and put a destination in there, and it just drove us. He looked at the lights, the stop signs. I was pretty amazed because
Yeah.
I didn't think that was possible. And so at that point, I realized the tech was pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's good enough that you
So
can.
what is it you say it's not perfect? Give me an example.
Yeah, sometimes it can take the another way to the destination, and it's not a dangerous thing, but
It's what you and I consider annoying,
yeah,
right?
it might be an inconvenience if it takes
Okay,
another
inconvenient.
street and you will prefer a different street. But
Yeah.
it beyond that, maybe you'll park in a different place that you want to park. It was pretty good. I was pretty impressed by it.
Yeah. Okay.
And in fact, also I noticed that it has 8 cameras around, so it can see all around, which is
Yeah,
better than
we have two. It's
exactly.
got eight.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
so, especially at night,
Yeah.
if your vision is not as good as at night, yeah, and
Me.
yeah, and you try to limit yourself, this is a good option because it can really look at everything around you.
Now, personally, I've got a bit of arthritis and I can't turn my head that much. I will not ever back my car up.
Yeah.
I just put it. I put a doesn't matter what destination. I'll put a destination in. It will. It backed in. That's the other thing. But I drive in first, and it'll back itself out. And it's got 8 cameras versus my two, and so it's always looking.
And I'm not saying this to sell a car, but I was, yeah, I'm just saying this because I enjoyed uh, the uh, the way it parks is amazing. I don't park usually. I don't reverse the car into a parking space, although
Right.
I'd like to because it's easier to get out.
Yes.
The car does it so well.
Yeah.
You
It
can see
does.
it's so centered. And it gets it in the first shot. It's amazing.
Yeah. It's
Also, parallel parking.
Yeah, it
It's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah, it,
mine parallel parked one time. I didn't know what it was doing. Yeah.
exactly. It takes all the worry about how you're going to navigate it in and make sure you don't rush into anything. It takes that all away and just
You
does it right
you
away.
you know that they have 8 trillion billion no billion 8 billion miles on Teslas, and they've recorded it. And according to Tesla, and I have no reason to disbelieve it, it's 9 times safer to have them drive, to have the Tesla drive, than to have you or I.
I heard of that statistic, but to me the best thing about it also is that it can open your options. It can
Yeah.
allow you to do much more because you know that you have a safety feature that is better than anything out there
Well,
right
yeah,
now.
and,
Yeah,
and I think I mentioned this too. I'm 42, 43 miles from my house.
yeah,
I wouldn't come here for lunch
yeah.
if I have to drive myself. It's just, it takes me about 50 minutes, and that's a long time.
I would not see Hal here. He's right. If it wasn't for the car, so I'm glad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. So it's improved your life actually.
Yes.
You
Oh,
can actually
yeah.
do
Oh,
more. Yeah.
it's drastic. I've had it mine since February,
Wow.
and I put 3,000 over three, almost, no, excuse me, 48,000, 4,800, 4,800, which is about what I drove my gas car last year for the whole 12 months. And it's just easy. It's relaxing. No
Yeah,
stress.
exactly. It's almost like having a chauffeur there
It
to take you
is.
around. In
Yes.
fact, it's exactly that. So you can have someone actually drive you
Yeah.
without actually having to pay someone to do for you. I
Yeah.
mean, you're paying,
Well, yeah,
but
yeah, it's
but
$100 a month.
yeah,
So
exactly.
you
Yeah,
look at it that way. And
but
you think it's going to go up, but I'm hoping it doesn't, but it probably will.
I think it's. I think for people who are looking for other safety options, this is. I don't think there's anything like this out there right now.
I agree. There isn't. I looked because I wasn't, like you. My friend came over. I've already told you guys this story, but my friend came over and I came back. He showed me on a Monday, Wednesday. I had the car.
Yeah. The thing is, I had no idea that this tech was this good. I'm sure it
Yes.
evolved over time, but and there are updates that come on every month or so,
Yeah.
which hopefully make it better. So
So from what I understand, there's 3 or 4 a year, spring, summer, and fall update. And then they have little mini ones in between they don't tell you about, but you notice that, oh, this does this better. They sort of polish them.
exactly, and
Yeah.
it obeys all the laws, which is good. It stops. It actually stops at the stop sign, and
One,
yeah,
two, three, and then it goes. Yeah.
exactly. So
Have you had anybody honk behind you? I've had that happen
yeah,
twice.
sometimes because not everyone
Stops.
stops, but you will, and this
Yeah.
you will follow all the laws, and that's the good thing too. But you don't have to worry about traffic with this.
Yeah.
Especially in heavy traffic, sometimes
Yeah.
it's pretty good because the safety features takes the stress out of it
They
completely.
do.
Yeah,
That's the big thing for me. I take the stress out of my driving. Yeah.
exactly.
Anything that takes stress out of my life, I'm for.
And it's funny because wherever I go, if they say someone who has a similar car, they always want to talk about it. Like,
Yes,
yeah,
yes. Well, that's how I got you.
yeah, people seem to love the tech on
Yeah.
that and the car. So I was amazed. I had no idea. 2 months ago, if you told me would you buy a Tesla, I would have said no. But
Yeah, same thing.
yeah,
Before, well, in January, I would have.
yeah. But
No
now,
use.
I don't see any other car
I
with
don't
that.
see any big downsides for this
Yeah,
car.
I don't see anything else that this close, that has this ability.
No,
There's no other car that I see that has
no. I
this. Yeah,
shopped.
yeah,
I
yeah.
looked
Oh yeah,
around.
yeah. It's so it's amazing. I'm glad I found this. But yeah,
Yeah. Well, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
thank you, Al. I appreciate and thank you all.
See you next
Yeah.
time, guys.